thank you. Far too kind.
Yeah. Can I get an encore? Do you want more?
Cook and roll with the Brooklyn boys. So for one last time, I need y'all to roll. Now what the hell are you waiting for? After me, there should be no more. So for one last time, make some noise.
Get him, Jay.
Who you know fresher than Hov? Riddle me that. The rest of y'all know where I'm lyrically at. Can't none of y'all mirror me back. Yeah, hear me rap, it's like hand G rapping his prime. I'm young H.O., raps Grateful Dead. Back to take over the globe, now break bread. I'm in Boeing Jets, Global Express. Out the country, but the blueberries still connect. On the low, but the yacht got a triple deck. But when you young, what you expect? Yep. Grand opening, grand closing. Hand your manhole, crack the can, open it.
We just came here today to the Breakfast Creek Hotel to have a bit of a talk about this upcoming fight night that you're having on the 28th of February at the Colossus Reception Lounge. That address is 71 James Street in West End, South Brisbane, which is the home of boxing here in Brisbane. And it's five pro fights plus a couple of exhibitions. And I just want to have a bit of a quick talk to you about a couple of the fights, which I'm looking forward to, mate. The first fight that I'm interested to talk to you about is Tim Knuckles Konofsky versus gorgeous George Levitas. Tell us a bit about that, mate. I know that George is an experienced fighter, and he's fighting a son of yours who he's got a 3-fight and 3-win record. He's on the way up, good bloke, and he's never been more than 4 rounds, but he's stepping up in class against his brother. And can you give us a bit of an insight into how this one will go, do you think?
As you say, George is a former Queensland champion. He's gone 10 rounds with the Australian champion. He's been there and done that, whilst Tim is just a newcomer. And a lot of people think Tim has got a chance with George because he's got the potential to go there. And he's got average power, Tim, but his skill is in his timing, his moving. Whilst George is just a very, very tenacious fighter, and he's got he has got a lot of power, but he's very tenacious, and he's been 12 rounds, he's done it all, and this will be an interesting fight.
Now, I just want to quickly have a bit of a talk about the main event, because I know your son Jason Konofsky, and he can fight, and he's fighting a bloke. He's really this is probably his biggest challenge to date so far. Would you say that?
Almost his biggest, I'd say, yeah. He's fighting a bloke who's had Australian title fights. He is a current, I think he's the current New South Wales champion at the moment. In the light middleweights, this is a light middleweight fight. Jason's just stepping up in weight, just because our former fight with Andrew Boston fell through, so we had to bring someone from the state. And Robert Turming, he's an Indigenous lad, and he's very determined. In fact, Jason and him are living determination. That's why I've called this fight the End of the Earth.
Fight's called The End of the Earth, and you can understand why. Well, just reading my notes here, that Robert Toomey was a former state champion. He's fought for an Australian title. He can and will punch on, and he's dodged absolutely no one. So
absolutely no one.
That's exciting for me, because I'm a big fan of Jason Konofsky myself. I know he's the current state champion in a lighter weight division, so he's taken a bit of a risk by stepping up a little bit against the bigger guy. But knowing him, I don't think that'll bother him at all. And Reception Lounge, you want to do yourself a favour and get there. It's 71 James Street in West End, South Brisbane. The fight started at 6:30. There's going to be 5 professional fights and a couple of exhibitions. And well, just having a look at this card, mate. Everyone is there is certainly well credentialed. It's professional boxing. It's not amateur boxing. And mate, the meat workers, Timmy Konofsky, who's helped me out with a bit of this paperwork. 3 fights, 3 wins. He's stepping up in class against gorgeous George, but that'll certainly be one that we don't want to miss.
I see your dirty face